I chose to spend Valentine's Day alone, and something unexpected and amazing happened. So, hello everybody, I'm Drake and welcome back to Twin Flames Universe. And today I'm going to tell you the story of how me choosing to spend Valentine's Day alone ended up in me having a fantastic day with my one true love, with my person. So, let's get into the story. Make sure you watch all the way to the end because I'm going to bring up a very, very important thing to remember. And if you think that you're going to spend Valentine's Day alone this year, keep watching. Let's start. This was back in, it's 2021. And at the time, me and my one true love, if you don't know about my one true love, you can watch the other video I just made. You can click that here. We were having a little bit of issues. We weren't talking. She was kind of occupied doing other things. We became just a little distant. We didn't talk as much. Valentine's Day was coming up. I really wanted to spend Valentine's Day with her, but I wasn't sure how to bring it up. And yeah, we weren't really talking, so I didn't want to go into that space. I low-key was kind of scared of putting myself out there, scared of being vulnerable. And so I made the choice to spend Valentine's Day by myself, just treat myself really lovingly, do nice things for myself. It resulted in something amazing. It resulted in me spending the day with her. So let's tell you how it happened. Well, first I just made the choice to not feel sad that I was spending it alone. I really wanted it to be something positive. A lot of the times on Valentine's Day, I had someone else to, share it with or whatever. Didn't really get to be with myself. And so I decided I would cook myself a nice dinner because I'm a cook. I was gonna get some chocolate that I like, put on a nice movie, just really relax. I think even that day I got a massage and I went shopping. So I was really going all out for myself. I felt really, really, really good. This was in the middle of the day. I had not heard from her in probably like 2 months. Maybe we were talking a little bit, but there was nothing like that. So I hadn't heard from her in 2 months. And so yeah, I just assumed I was spending Valentine's Day alone. I get home, I put all my stuff down because I bought some new clothes and stuff and put my groceries away. I'm just sitting on my phone, kind of relaxing, trying to wind down because when I go out, sometimes I get a little overwhelmed. So I'm just sitting and talking to, I think it was one of my friends, just talking to one of my friends, being all casual. She texted me, just texted me out of nowhere. She's like, hey, how are you doing? What's going on? Like, happy Valentine's Day. And I said, happy Valentine's Day, blah, blah, blah. I didn't really think anything of it, but it was crazy because I hadn't texted her. We didn't really talk. And so the day that she texted me, it's Valentine's Day. And so we're getting to talk a little bit. And, she's like, hey, do you want to spend Valentine's Day together? I know it's a little late. I know it's like 3 or 4. I'm just getting done with some things. And then I was thinking we could spend Valentine's Day together. Are you doing anything? And I said, no, I was just planning to cook for myself. And it was really funny because I remember when I got groceries, I actually got more. So I think I ended up buying like 4 steaks and I said, I'm going to make steak later on in the week. So let me buy some more. Happened to buy more steak. And I said, hey, you know what? That's completely fine. Let me cook for you. Let me cook for you. You can come over and we can just spend Valentine's Day together. She has this thing where she always asks me to cook her steak. That's like the number one thing that I always cook for her is steak. Even to this day, just made her a nice steak. I think it was like a month ago, but I'm a really good steak cooker. But anyways, so she comes to my house. I make her a nice, delicious, juicy steak. She likes her steak well done. I will not talk about that. I like my medium rare. Anyways, so yeah, we're just talking. We're having a fun time, just catching up because we haven't talked in a little bit, haven't really seen her. And she says, hey, let me go out to my car. I'm like, okay, what do you mean? She's like, let me go out to my car. She comes in, she's go in your room. And now I'm sitting there just like, what's going on? And I remember earlier in the day, and now it didn't click in my mind that she asked me what kind of candy I liked. Valentine's Day candy, I don't know. Divine masculine, sometimes we got dumb brain or whatever it is. But she asked me what candy I liked. And I think I said something like, I don't know, Sour Patch Kids or chocolate, whatever. Because I was getting it, chocolate that day for myself. So she comes in and I hear her like rustling around. The sound of the plastic bag rustling, and I'm sitting in my bedroom. What's going on? What's happening? What the heck? I was confused. And I started laughing. I'm like, oh no, she got me something, didn't she? I just expected it to be something little, She says, come out, in her really cute voice. And I walk out. And this girl on the table has a balloon. She's got a teddy bear. She bought me this pillow. It was a scented pillow. I didn't know they had scented pillows. And then she got me candy and a card. And she goes, Happy Valentine's Day. And I said, what? And I was in shock, and I felt bad too because I didn't get her anything. So I didn't even know we were gonna spend Valentine's Day together. But hey, I cooked for her, okay? And I did end up getting her flowers the next day, okay? So I paid that back. Not that matters, but she set it up all nicely too. It was like a photo, and I just get out there and I'm like, whoa, are you serious? Like, for me, really? And she's like, yeah, I was at the store and I saw all these things and I wanted to get them for you. It just melted my heart. It really did. And yeah, I was grateful. I was so grateful. And it was so cute. And we weren't physical either. But I remember turning around and I hugged her and I gave her a kiss on the cheek because I was still a little afraid. I was still a little apprehensive. But hey, this woman literally just brought gifts. Okay, the love of my life just brought me gifts, and I'm afraid to kiss her. But yeah, so that's the gist of it. She came over, I cooked for her, she gave me gifts, and it was a really nice, beautiful night. Probably one of the most beautiful Valentine's Days that I've ever had. The reason why I'm telling you this is because I want you to get the context and the principle, especially if you're spending Valentine's Day alone or if you're feeling that you're spending Valentine's Day alone. The reason why I was able to manifest this with my person, right, is because I made the simple choice to sit and love myself and give myself that love that I wanted from her on Valentine's Day. Because I did. I wanted to spend Valentine's Day with her. I remember like a week leading up to it, I just was like, should I text her? Should I call her? Should I ask her what she's doing for Valentine's Day? And I stopped myself. But I really had that desire in my heart. I really, really, really wanted to spend it with her. But I let that go, and I just made that choice to really give myself that love. Because I made that choice, I was able to manifest this beautiful thing with her. The universe listened to me and gave me exactly what I wanted. And I didn't get what I wanted from control. I didn't get what I wanted by convincing her or even reaching out to her. I got what I wanted by making the choice to love myself. That is the lesson that I want you guys to realize. If you're not experiencing that love in your life right now with your one true love, with your person, just make that choice first to give yourself that love. Because when you're loving yourself and you're pouring all that love into you, that's going to attract more love to you in the form of a person. So it's okay if you're spending Valentine's Day alone. I promise you're not going to spend Valentine's Day alone forever, but just let this be the lesson to you, right? Pour that love into yourself. Do something amazing and awesome for yourself on Valentine's Day. Just love yourself up. Really appreciate yourself. Cook for yourself if you can. Make yourself a nice steak if that's what you like. And you'll feel really good. And that love that you give yourself will also transform your life. And if you are spending Valentine's Day alone, why not treat yourself to something amazing that's actually going to help you in your journey? It's going to help you uncover your blocks to romance, and it's going to give you all the tools to deepen romance into your life. And it's also going to give you a lot of information about your perfect person and the one that's meant for you. So let me tell you about this. We have our romance report. It's coming out. We're having a huge sale February 1st to the 20th. It is going to be extremely discounted. It's only $120, $130. Normally we have this for $500. So if you are spending Valentine's Day alone, why not treat yourself to that? Why not give yourself this amazing gift? That's not only gonna have you feel really good, because you're also gonna get a divine channeled message from your person's higher self to you, and you're gonna get the tools and you're gonna get the insight to help you heal so you can invite even more love from your one true love into your life, okay? So if you're interested in that, be on the lookout for that. Treat yourself. Anyways, guys, she showed up, okay? And this works both ways. If you're the divine masculine like me watching this, it works both ways. Love yourself up, man. Go to the gym, I don't know, cook yourself a nice meal, go on a walk. And if you're the divine feminine watching this, do what feels good to you on Valentine's Day. Also, practicing self-love, not just on Valentine's Day, but every single day, is also going to help you achieve your one true love. You know, that harmonious and balanced relationship. And it's gonna attract all that love to you. It can happen in a blink of an eye. It really can happen in a blink of an eye. Don't doubt in the power of just loving yourself. I know sometimes it's cheesy. If you guys need support in this, also click the link down below. We've got toolkits. We've got major support for you if you need help in this area of your life. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. What was your favorite part of the video? What do you guys like to cook for yourself if you cook? Do you like steak? Do you like your steak well done? Do you like your steak medium? I don't know, comment whatever you want. But, yep, see you in the next video. Bye-bye.